Welcome back to www.gofightforeclosure.com, the Go Fight Foreclosure System. Foreclosure House Swap, Step 1. Ann and Sue become tenants. Entering into a 15-year lease agreement, Ann takes possession of Sue's house, pays her $1,100 a month in a net lease contract, meaning that the tenant will pay all expenses such as taxes, insurance, maintenance, and all utilities. Sue gets the same deal in terms from Ann with her 15-year lease agreement. Real important here, this needs to happen before notice of foreclosure sale takes place. So you cannot have received a notice from your lender that a notice of foreclosure sale is about to take place to actually do a foreclosure house swap. So just wanted to make sure that I pointed that out. It's very, very important. Foreclosure house swap, Step 2. Ann and Sue agree to record leases. Include an option to purchase at today's fair market value. Let's say $125,000 is now what Ann and Sue's houses are worth. Could be more or less if they don't live in the same area. Yep, this works even if Ann and Sue lived in different locations. Sue and Ann are both sellers in this transaction and agree to take seller notes with a balance of 3% interest rate that will be amortized over 3 years. In other words, the debt will be paid off in monthly installments over time. All recorded are the leases, option to purchase, and seller notes. Foreclosure house swap, Step 3. Ann and Sue are bona fide tenants with equal rights of possession. Ann has possession to Sue's home and Sue has possession to Ann's home. Foreclosure house swap, Step 4. Ann and Sue made a deal that they wanted to stay in their original homes. So the ladies created a sublease agreement contract and made sure to express this was permitted in the original lease agreement contract. Ann agrees to sublease her house from Sue for now $1,200, which is rent she can afford, and allow her to purchase her own home back in the future at fair market value. Sue agrees to sublease her house from Ann for now $1,200, which is rent she can afford, and allow her to purchase her own home back in the future at fair market value. Sue does something different from Ann. Sue allows her husband Jim to do the sublease with Ann. She feels Jim will stand a better chance in the future at getting a loan to purchase their original home back at fair market value. Foreclosure house swap, Step 5. The foreclosure safeguard. Ann and Sue swap their option to purchase and record an assignment. This was expressed in the original lease plus sublease and option to purchase, meaning they made sure that it was noted, duly noted, that they could swap option to purchase, which is recorded this time around in the new option to purchase and assignment for the new option to purchase. The switch. Ann and Sue are both bona fide tenants in their own homes, able to purchase their own homes at true market value. Hook the lender. Creditors wanting to foreclose against Ann and Sue would now have to go through the courts and prove they own the note and have rights to collect on the debt. The burden of proof is on the creditor. No matter if the foreclosure is non-judicial, in a sense, the non-judicial foreclosure would turn into a judicial foreclosure. Only then could they foreclose. The outcome. Ann and Sue stop making payments to their mortgage companies and start paying their rent to their sublease agreements. I repeat, Ann and Sue stop making payments to their mortgage companies and start paying their rent to their sublease agreement.